So Gambia, this is the most painful interview I have ever seen. I'm just telling you, interview with dafa painful Siman in a sense that dafa mainly like my gator is like fighting with Alagie Muhammed. So my new dissect two part of the interview and that's all because I cannot do this like dafa over matey like that could like matey in a sense that dama ko hate come mbala fatale, you understand, watching the interview, understand again. Okay, my jayda, we're gonna talk about this one first. When he talk about the houses, okay, he said these artists, he mentioned the three artists, ST, Jizzle and Attack, saying that they don't live in their houses. They don't live in their houses. The keyword live. Okay, Alagie Muhammed fact checked my jayda. Munekone, no, ST live in his houses, and which in his house, which I have actually confirmed. ST like that's true. He has his house. He lives in his houses, and he actually built another one in Brikama. Oh my God! According to people, you know that for overnight. That is, I mean, that's crazy. He has money. Understand? But then he said Jizzle does not live in the house that he bragged about in the song. That Nakorra Sambai from Mafwe. So and then he used that line. He said Jizzle should have said Nakorra sort of deal because Jizzle have not finished paying that house yet. That's what he said. Understand? He said Jizzle have a deal with Soul Fraser and Attack. This man's Alagie Muhammad said Attack bought a house for the mother, and he said yes, he bought a house for his mother, but he doesn't live in that house. So which means technically he's right and wrong in that statement. Understand them? Let's go to the second one. Alagie Muhammad keeps saying, oh, you abuse people, you insult people in your song. And this boy keeps saying, my girl keeps saying, no, I don't abuse people, I don't insult people. For more than 5 whole minutes, Alagie Muhammad drag the same thing. And the boy keeps saying, I do not. Instead of Alagie Muhammad saying, okay, these are the proof, like the way he bring the proof when it comes to the housing. Okay, this line and this line in your song is insulting this person. And then the boy can defend that and say, okay, this is why I say this. Because these people and every other person, they have dressed him first. You understand? And then whenever he said that, Alagie Muhammad keeps saying, I don't know that. Alagie Muhammad have not listened to the artists that that my jayda is listening prior to this interview. You understand? Let me break down. Let me break down like the way my jayda will say. Let me break this down for you like my jayda. So fake man, I am coming to interview Tupac. And Tupac is having this with Jay-Z. I want to listen to all Tupac songs and all Jay-Z songs, especially songs that they are dissing each other. You understand? So that I know how to ask that question. So that when Tupac said, oh, some people diss me, I can say, do you mean Jay-Z? Do you mean in the song where he said Tupac have big head? These are the things. This is how you tackle that kind of thing. That's how you fact check people. But you just fact check people as if you are defending someone, and it kind of is so painful to see that whenever mom Alagie Muhammad moonlight question, my girl mukma say the lag Alagie Muhammad dog. The boy keeps saying, you don't allow me to talk. The boy have even reference. Mune connect one how a big father for your finger allow komwa man nikolo di ma allow mune ko ne wa parce que yo da nga friend like why it's like you have been preparing for him. You know you are ready to like humiliate the person in your platform. We are all gonna support our own artists, but we are all Gambians before any other thing. Understand again? So being a Gambian mean you when you are on a platform you be neutral. Understand nga? Munela dafa reject $100,000 from Aliwali to compete in a battle. I think that was a wise thing because Aliwali works so closely with people that are in a diss with my jayda. So if my jayda rejected, that is very wise. My jayda wakulolu muko wanne. Don't you think you need that money? Like that's like he is belittling the man. You invite somebody in your home and you laughing at him. You are asking questions, you don't allow him to answer. You are asking questions and laughing. Even when he mentioned that he went to the US, you are laughing at him. Like, bro, That's not professionalism. That's not professionalism. And shout out to my Jayda for that. Like, shout out to my Jayda for that. Guys, I'm not here to against any other artist. I am just here to talk about our professionalism. In the Gambia, everyone in the Gambia is a journalist. Lolo mo neka problem. Ku neka mu ngi def bopam journalist. Ku neka ku am mobile ak mic rek mu dem interview nit yi. And because of that, people are asking like me, man. Doma yow ma dem ask attack question. Nobody can take me to go and ask attack question. So my you like attack question. The man can work because I am not an attack fan. I'm not an attack fan. This is the problem because I'm a journalist and I'm not an attack fan. So for that being the case, because I don't have degree in journalism, I am not trained to ask question in certain way in a professional way. Somebody made the interview attack. The interview it's gonna look like an attack, and that is what it was happening in my Jayda's interview, which Alagie Muhammad, in a sense that he has even pushed the man to even say things that he doesn't want to say. Like, for example, a conversation on me, like at some point, there was things about attack that and Jizzle that he doesn't want to say. And these are his people. Understanding? So, like, he is just trying to, mainly, is my Jayda, one dekabi, come, my Jayda is not a good artist. My Jayda, like, that's not a platform for my Jayda. I just want to say kudos to you for even going to that platform, because you know that platform. Like, you are never gonna have a 50-50. You're not gonna have a fair interview on that platform. I am telling you, so that was not a fair interview. And yeah, I'm just gonna stop here. And please come to my comment section with, be polite. Do not insult me. Understanding it. Bulen nyo susuma comment section ak saga. Parce que luma nekk di wat diga la. Ala ñu wat diga. Ala know just because he's a MC does not make him a journalist. I appreciate whatever he's doing, but guys, come on. That was not an interview. That was not a fair interview. That was not a fair interview.
Assalamualaikum rewi Gambia sen xarit la king baati askan bi léegi laa doon seetaan benn interview boo xam ne mu doon do si diggante Alagie Muhammed Dabo ak rappeur bi ñuy ooyee my Jayda hop Alagie Muhammed xale bu soo ko dégloo may ko chance tuuti rek dina doon wax loo xam ni naxari na ay thousands of Gambians te buñ ko wax ñu ngi ne muut toog ak seen mer my Jayda lim doon bugg a toj dina soo ko mayoon nañ seetaan benn vidéo bi ñëw nañ seetaan vidéo bi.
Bro, man, break it down, it's not going to cause no problem.
All right, no problem.
What I'm just trying to say, Stripe has nothing to do with music. That was when these people, he started gaslighting these people into believing, talking about, no, music has nothing to do with Stripe. You ever heard that? He will never say it. Ever. Do you know why? Because Lolo never lean onto his success.
Gambia can killing, Gambia be boom killing, Gambia be more killing.
I'm not talking about Gambia. I'm talking
about. Is that not oneness?
I'm talking about guy. You know, social do social can man my social do social. Yep.
Yes. So what did he mean by that?
Why didn't you mention that bar?
No, I'm just asking you.
But why didn't you mention that bar?
What did he mean by that?
What did he mean by that? Social do social can.
Wow.
Man my social do social. Yep.
Wow. So you have something against that?
So platform open mic you have something after a show at the stadium. So it was packed.
And you were angry.
I was so happy I was part of the show.
When
Waka Jan was trying to help him get his sponsors, I was present, bro. I was connected to Official too. The same Waka Jan they were blasting recently.
Hop. Yangi dega my Jayda lumna don jema leral. Alagie Muhammed Dabo, you understand lo ki nga togal. Mike lim la won ci ST moy bañul ST de waye mu la won problème bi nga xamni dafa sonal music industry bi te nekkut music industry bi rek de dafa sonal sa suñ political arena buñ nekka ba pare yow di nga toge no di wax Mike di xam nu mel dafa melni yeen yep ngeen nekka prison kena rek du free modam Mike ni mo waxe pour yow do ko mëna déga yow man ko na la bi ma tété interview bi call na la lu ma la wax rafet lu ma interview bi nga wax ma li ma wax waaye ñepp duñ mëna understand yow li ma wax ñepp duñ ko mëna understand li ñoo gis moy xejna amna mic lim la wax lolu febo la mo da nga ko break man suma la call ton xejna sa non la don xalaté deglul mic Jayda bu baaxa baax xalé bi lim la wax neexu ta wax de daf la won ni mom dafa free ci biir wax mu la wax ni yow fi nga nekk mom nekkon na fa waye legi mom dafa free dafa melni mu ngi wax ko xamni yow dañ la tenk fena am na loo xam ne dëgg la waaye doo ko ñemee wax moom dafa firi moo tax seen waxtaan bi niiti maay génn li moo wax nekku si musique industrie rek la sonale suñ political arena buñ nekk sax daf ñu sonal doo wax soo waxee nga risif saaga ndey da nga iñaan da nga soxor baaxuloo yee li moo wax understand naa ko bu baax a baax ba pare Mike dafa xam bukki bu sàngoo dëri béy man xam naa Mike bu baax yàgg laagi la xam naa Mike su ma doon xam naa ko bu baax mu ngi laa xool waaye xam na lu bari loo xam sax si yow xamuloo ko yow Alaaji Muhammed Dabo ndoo bu garaaw nga toogal waaye fi moo waxee gars yi ñu ngi stade di yeewu duñ ko daan ñemee laal waaye léegi ñu ngi stade di laal foofu nekku dafa bañ esti daf laa wax lan la thousand artistes yi nga xam ni ñu ngi dunda métier boobu noppi te dañ am cër si Gambia comme nu esti amee cër si Gambia comme nu Mike amee gisul attaque soo keneen ak keneen waaye munuñ koo wax moo tax dafa mel ni moom dafa sacrifice boppam askan bi lu leen naxari la ñoo wax teg si ne la ni man fi ma nekkoon nekkaatuma fa dama free déglu xale bu baax a baax nañ seetaan vidéo bi waat.
Would you blame I'm not blaming an artist for charging big money. Don't déglu ma break down.
No, but listen.
I was about to break it down.
No, you're breaking down.
How you want to do right now? Right now. They are not stop.
Let me just ask you follow-up questions.
I'm saying.
No, but you just mentioned the might of one person. You are even showing the whole world that this guy is so powerful to an extent that when you leave your show, the show goes down.
Yes, he is that powerful in the Gambian music industry, for sure.
That's what you are saying.
Yes.
What makes him powerful?
What makes him powerful? Because he is hiding behind something very sensitive.
What is that?
That is called tribe.
Like how?
Like exactly what I'm saying.
Do you think it's only his tribe? Make people believe me. I'm just asking. Hold on, bro. I'm asking you. Do you think people believe me? Can you honestly tell me that in his shows it's only Mandinkas that go to shows?
No. But mostly other artists are going to have an issue when they're having a show.
Like how?
Somebody like our Gambia bi moo am so man ak yow ak anybody else dañ ko toog seetaan ko suyam bi yaaxu si kanam dëkk bi yëpp dimbalewuñ ko. And our Gambia is one of our
our Gambia was helped by people. No, the same our Gambia was helped.
Hop Muhammad diga nga Mike gëna lim la wax mu la ko startale depuis si open mic daaneel la ko bi ci our Gambia hey jéemin bu waxu dëgg la fende la ilaha illallah bi nga Mike dama bëgg ngeen defaat interview nga may ko time bu bari mu tojal la yëpp ndoo bi lim la wax dëgg la de thousand Gambia ñu ngi joole mu ko gis naa ndoo yi dis Mike sama ne kii moo ñàkk a jom yow Mike li moo xeex yow mi ko gis mu laa xeexal sa jaama sa freedom Mike li moo xeex nekku dafa soxor dafa iñaan loolu daf ñu solo suñ politique bi ñu yëpp ne dañ bëgg a ceeñis waaye loolu di Mike di xeex moo tax ba ñu mën a ñoo am ceeñis daf ñu sonal taan dafa jot pour loolu yëpp boo ñu ñoo am si Gambia amul passeport yi olof passeport yi joolaa soose aku manjaago saraxule Gambian passeport la moo am yaa dégg nga te ñu yëpp moom ne day suñoo tukki benn juddu bi dañ ci war a am li mu wax dëgg la de danga ko bu baax a baax dafa nekk di ñu bari ñemu ñoo laal li mu wax ñemu ñoo laal la ñu wax soo ko laalee foog nga def sa musique maa ngi gis artistes yoo xam sax dañoo ne ok xaar ma start di wër si laaka bi if not du ma film maa ngi li muy wax ni dinaa si gën a waxaat waaye dama la bëgg a wax ni yoo xam ne may bi nga toogal sax maay bi nga toogal su nekkoon politicien dama ne mooy Ousmane Sonko.
xam nga Gambian dafa bëgg a play tribal card torop understand ngeen Gambian dafa bëgg a play tribal card man nekkuma di concentrate si loolu understand ngeen man soselante man ningo la munti man ninka pir la munti wulu tan kuluka piri kamane ali wo moyle en momu atul mom min be katana nak period jang ali yana ko mo Stefano wolte ni muko ñoo sama wala ali understand this is not about ST or this is not about another artist. This is about how this man had take that interview so personal. Understanding? Alagie Muhammed interview bobu dafa def personal. Understanding? That interview was not an interview. It was an attack on my Jayda's character and the way Magere does his music. Number one, so begin like a journalist. So fike yung nga journalist nga. Kenen ñew sisa platform bi mu accuse other people. You as a journalist warulo lo wara def mo neka nga xar nga invite ñooñu tamit nga wax len Magere dafa ñew fi dafa len accuse li yow lo ci wax nit yi loolu len day def. Understand? Why you don't wanna neka journalist nga bëgg neka manager nga bëgg neka like friend lolu du dem. That is not gonna work. That is not going to work. That's what Alagie Muhammad did to Magere. And I'm going to answer people who are saying that Magere said something about Mandinkas. Magere cannot speak Mandinka that much. You all need to understand that. And I think the misconception is that Magere tried to say that ST called the Mandinka artists on stage, and the way he said that, it make it sound like he is saying that ST called Mandinkas on stage. He is trying, like Mandamanko explained. I know he said ST said na Mandinkole, but ST actually did not say na Mandinkole. ST called Mandinka artists that are his brothers and are not on that open mic. He's saying, I don't see them here. Why are they not here? You understand? So looking from outside, like a Magere looking outside, they are going to see that ST is calling other Mandinka artists on stage. You understand? So, but the case is not that. My problem is that this man keep insisting and saying, yo, dangare assault niji, insult, abuse, and this is how he said, abuse, insult. Like he think if he emphasize the word is gonna have a different meaning or something. Gambian artists, this is for every Gambian artist. Y'all all need to learn to walk away from interview when interviews start becoming personal. Understand me? If you're having an interview with someone and that interview turned personal, walk out of the interview. Walk out of the interview. Like what this man did to Magere was so if I can broader and then go feel you are digger. You are digger. This man was not allowing Magere to talk. In fact, he has put Magere to an extent. Magere was angry. You can tell Magere was angry at the interview. But some extent, he had to say things about Jizzle and other, who are his friends. These are his friends, and we all know these are Magere's friends. But he has to say something about those people, and you can tell he didn't want to say those things about them. You understand? The beef between Magere and ST is like every artist Gambia they beef ST. Understand? Because ST is the biggest artist in the Gambia. Magere have accepted that when ST is the biggest artist in the Gambia. But the problem is Gambian you don't buga digger. Anytime you say something, as long as you don't say I am number 2, ST is number 1, problem la. As long as you are not that problem la. And that is the thing we have to understand. The music scene, industry, Gambia, we have to support each other, help each other. People like Alagie Muhammad should not be doing interview. They are, in fact, he's a comedian. The man is a comedian. I don't even, where is his journalist degree? Like, I don't even know that. Like, Gambian artist, Malendinyan. I'm begging all Gambian artists, walk out of interviews as soon as they start getting personal, okay? Walk out of them. They are not paying you for this interview. They are not. They are developing their own page. They are giving names to their own self. They are promoting themselves. It's their platform. Some of these people have agendas before you come to their platforms. People, that interview was so painful. Whether you like it or not, that interview was painful. It was painful. Man, Magere, Musumako support. Musuma support song ambi. The only song I know that's Magere song is Steve Tarawale. That's all. I don't know Magere song, but the truth is I am Gambian before I am any other person. And seeing my fellow Gambian moving on the platform, yanko Billy tool, that is wrong. Tekuam never music, never our digger. If you don't trust me, go to Citizen Outlook. Don't go just for the same thing I'm saying is what those people are saying. And those people are promoters and they support the music industry in this country and they interview artists and promote artists. Bullying definitely. Let us not do that. What Alagie Muhammad did is wrong, and I want you to agree with me. That's what I said. And please, you want to stop up. I like, you know, I will never talk about that. So. Go and ask people who are close to ST and ask them, can you make ST agent? Man, agent bullying my. this is not about ST. This is about Alagie Muhammad. What he did was wrong. He pushed this boy to say everything the boy was saying, and he wasn't allowing the boy to talk. That was not professionalism. He wasn't professional. Let's call a spade a spade. Aduna neko purunga nyonga de yuhu. Diwa mchunkutu albateni. Kamano albateni. That is not Aduna. That's not journalism. Bulen ma yab why.
Mike, man may wahayo. Gine nga. Ojulo gine na. Do def nanka ngay gine wat. Legi la duga YouTube. Magis ay gine wat. Benen bundewa. Get money. West side. Fuck your big. Fuck your lead. Moy tupak wembi. Bobu nga jël génné wat ko do def nanka ba ñeneen tam génné man may paaya bi so defé lu naka lay waxé ku win ya nga ros affaire ci defal nanka génné nga defal nanka ojulo génné na mom yaram tangana bu génné agum defal nanka parce que so génné wat rek duma xam fan la tollu ya nga dégga té li comme nama ko bu tek ci yoon ñu xam kan mo win wala wéri koor bi di jot after wéri koor bi ñu stop wéri koor bi su jéxé ñu continuer wat ñu jall affaire du stop de parce que dama bëgg ñoom Viper tam ñu génne parce que Viper ñu ne dafa amatul lyrics gaa ko wax man waxuma ko yaa ngi dégg waaye yow génne nga kay ñu génne leen defal ndànk waaye kii génne nga génne foo awase goo nga génne waat